about to say I would be struggling. I'm like, that's not me. But hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Well, I appreciate you for taking time out being on the show. Shout out to Juice.
Yeah, shout out. I see him popped on. So
So yeah, for the people on my platform that don't know, you want to tell them a little bit about you and your brand?
absolutely. So my name is Cienna Alida. Um, I am a vocalist. I'm an artist. I am a songwriter, but vocals, I love to sing. That is first and foremost, that gives me joy. It makes me smile. See, I'm talking about it now and I'm smiling. That's what I love to do. And you know, humble brag, but I mean, I do it well. So I like to, I like to be able to share my gift with other people, and that's where I am, and being able to write now and working on some new music. So hopefully you guys can, follow me and listen to some songs that are coming out soon, coming soon. So yeah.
Dope, dope. So I know you just linked up with Juice. So before that, how long have you been doing music?
Oh my gosh, that's the question always. Well, I grew up in church, so and I feel like that's the typical answer. But I grew up in church. My father's was director of the choir and the organist for the church. I was in every choir absolutely possible, you know. And then in college, directed the choir too. So it's been in me for a while. My sister, she dibbles and dabbles in music, but my mom sings, my dad sings, and we're just a musical family. So it's been that way for as long as I can remember. So,
Right. So sit in your blood.
absolutely. Absolutely.
That's dope. So now that you linked up with Juice, like how'd you get that going?
Now I have to think. I'm like, man, I always want to pull him in, but I think we met. I had a gig, um, and it was like a women's empowerment event, and I believe he came with his wife, and I was just singing. I was, doing what I do, and I might have been singing Anita Baker or something of that nature. And from then on, he was just like, you can sing, and I was like, well, thank you. And he's just been such a good, just a solid person, just solid in my corner, and just been, willing to say, hey, I think you have something, so let's work on it. Let's work on your craft. Let's see we can pull in. Let's see who can, how I can be supportive of you and what you have going. And so the rest is history.
Dope, dope. You
Yeah,
in good hands.
yeah, for sure.
So what's your newest song that you're trying to promote?
Ooh, so that's a good question. I have a single that I released last year, so that was my probably my first big one. Has a video and everything. I was very proud of myself for doing the whole shebang, and that's called Just Right. I released that in English and in Spanish because I am bilingual. My mother's Puerto Rican. And so I really, that's on all platforms. You can go find the video on YouTube and whatnot. But currently working on some music, some features with different artists. So not just vocalists, but looking at different instruments. So I can't really name names at this current moment, but we want to add some violins, we want to add some flair, maybe a few rappers here and there. So just working on writing right now. And so the next project I'm hoping to be out by like second quarter next year.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's dope. And you gonna put out like a mixtape, an EP, or an album?
I want to go for a full album. Management might have a different thing to say about that, but I want to go for a full album. Right now, there's just so much content. We'll say content. There's just been so much going on, in the world, in my life, so much to write about and to express. So I know that there's a lot of music in me, a lot of things that I really just want to get out, and I want to be able to tell my story, right? I want people to really get to know me. And I think that my hope is that all the songs, are going to be amazing. But, we're going to pick the best of the best. So if it becomes an EP, that's what it is. But the goal is an album.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
I know you right now you trying to about to get in your bag. You getting ready for 2023. What's what's a few things you haven't done yet that you want to do?
Whew. I want, so I gig a lot, right? I gig in and around. I'm not from Tampa, but I will claim it now because I live here in Tampa, Florida. I'm
Okay.
originally from Boston. Um, And so at this point, I gig around town. Anytime I can get an opportunity, whether it's restaurants, corporate events, weddings, anything. I'm like, oh, you need somebody to sing national anthem? I got you. You want me to sing while you're, chilling in line at McDonald's? I got you. That's me. I love to sing at any point. But I've done some festivals in the past, but to be able to headline a festival would be really great. And I know that comes with having an album or EP, and having great people in my corner, which I do. So I'm thinking headlining a festival for sure. Putting out the album's gonna be a feat. With the appropriate visuals, with the, with doing the photo shoots and the video shoots and all the rest. So I'm looking forward to the process. And I think that's probably the biggest thing. Right now, I'm in a space where I want to enjoy the process. There are so many other things in this life that can be stressful, and I don't want this to be one of them. I know it's going to have its moments, but I just want to enjoy it.
Right. Dope. You got Juice with you. He's a good dude. You in good hands. He probably gonna
Yeah,
make you do an album. He's always in the studio making beats and stuff.
absolutely. Yeah.
That's that's fire. Um, so like, what artist motivates you, or like what artist inspires you?
All right, so I'm a little old school in my soul. So I mean, I have to look back to the Whitney Houstons and the Tony Braxtons of the world. I
Okay.
love how they approach music. I love it. Um, and again, I like to stand there and sing. In my heart, I can dance like Beyonce in my heart, but that's not real. So I get up on stage and I'm like, we gonna hit a little two step, or y'all gonna hit a two step while I'm gonna sing right here. But I love their ability to be able to just command the stage with their voice. And but honestly, current artist Jasmine Sullivan, oh, if I could collab with her at any point in my life, it would be amazing. I love her voice. I love, her artistry. So there are a lot of, I guess, newer R&B artists that, I really enjoy, but down to my roots, I'm gospel at my core, so I listen to Mahalia Jackson. I listen to, the choirs, Mississippi Mass Choir, and, you know, now I can't even think of the name, but just larger choirs that I listen to. So that's really where things kind of boiled down. And then just over time, as I got older and was allowed to listen to secular music, because there was a time when that wasn't a thing, just being able to hear these voices and people just go ahead, even Aretha, I'm just like, you just casually singing "Ain't No Way," and I'm just because you can, and it's beautiful, to hear everybody's take on certain songs. Um, so I just there are a lot of people. I don't know if that answered your question, but there are a lot of people. But I'm definitely old school at heart. So
That's good. I mean, you could get a lot of different styles and a lot of different ideas like that. Anyways,
yeah, absolutely. I
if you had
mean,
a
as it is. Oh, go ahead.
my fault. If you had an opportunity to work with like any major artist, who would it be? I know you said Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah, I said Jack. I love, honestly, her newest projects, Hotels Motels. Like, those are just a great body of work. I like to tell stories. I enjoy having the opportunity to be like, "Ooh, and this happened, and then this, and let me tell you what else happened next." And she really has a way of doing that through her music, through her voice, the way she sings. And part of that, I try to take that and like, okay, when I sing this song, I want to be able to tell you a story, right? And so to be able to collab with her would be amazing. Um,
Right.
I'd probably say her. I'd probably say her. We're gonna leave it there.
That would be your pick. What about a producer like a Pharrell, a Timberland?
Oh, you know what? I gotta say OJ Beats right now. We gotta work with that. No. But you know what? That's not something I have even thought about.
So
Who?
say like Juice called you right now, like, hey, um, I'm in the studio right now. You got one. You could pick one person. I got Pharrell, I got Timberland, and I got Dr. Dre.
Ooh. Ooh. I think Pharrell, honestly. I think
Okay.
Pharrell, based on what you mentioned, because Pharrell still sings, right? So Dr. Dre, I think in terms of the rap game, I can't touch that because I can't rap. You're gonna see me out here and be like, oh no, never that. Um, and then Timbaland, it's giving me like that's the Missy era, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't, and Aaliyah, but that's not necessarily my style. But I like a little funk. I like a little pop situation. I like a little soul, and I think Pharrell might be able to bring that out. So
Absolutely. If
yeah.
uh if you had an opportunity to go on tour with a big major artist, would it be Jasmine or you'll pick somebody else?
Ooh, I don't know. Tour. I feel
Beyonce.
like the tour, I'd have to cheat, right? So it couldn't be one artist. It would have to be like, you know how was it B2K that just did it? B2K just did their tour and just invited like the Scream tour, right? Where they invited like 97 people to be on tour. It would have to be that type of thing. That way I could take my pick and it's not just one person. Cause I think
Right.
if there was like an R&B tour, man, but then, I'm looking like if Lady Gaga were to tour because I really enjoy pop. I see somebody said Fantasia. I like Fantasia a lot. So see, it would have to be, I don't know, you know what? It might have to be oh, what do they do 4th of July weekend in NOLA?
It's like
Now I
a
can't
festival.
yes, it would have to be that. That's what I think. It might not have to be a tour, it might just have to be that festival. Essence Festival, there it is.
That'll be fire.
See? It would be fun. Just open up for somebody real quick, and just parlay in the back. It'd be great.
Right. So I know you said you got like the single coming, you getting prepared for 2023 with Juice and stuff like that. What else can your fans and the people could expect to see?
Whew. Definitely, I would say definitely look out for music that's coming. I know one of the songs that I am really excited about. I wrote with one of my writer friends, makeup artist. Don't look at my makeup today because I did this. So if it's bad, she didn't do this. But pretty dope artistry. So wrote this with her and it's called But You. So I'm really, 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 really excited about releasing that. And I just got to keep working. There are going to be a lot of things coming down the pike. There are going to be visuals. There's going to be photo shoots, and I just want to give people a little glimpse into what my life is, what that looks like, who I am so that y'all can really get to know me, the way I know me, the way my good friends know me. That's what's most important because I really, obviously, I like to talk as you can see, but I want people to feel like when they listen to my music, they are truly hearing me, they're seeing me, they're understanding who I am and where I'm coming from. So just follow the journey, enjoy it.
Right. Got a lot of work coming.
Oh yeah.
Well, the next one we're gonna do another interview after you start dropping some work, and
Yeah, yeah.
we're gonna do it with Juice too. But before we wrap it up, you want to hit like a couple of notes?
Couple notes, just like one, two. Sure. So, because we got to make sure that we don't get cut off. So I'm gonna do a little bit of my song, my single that was released. I'm gonna do it in English for those of y'all who don't speak Spanish, so But this was my women's empowerment type song. So, and my introduction. So goes, you thought you knew me, but to tell you the truth, I'm nothing like the lies they sell to you. Now that you're here, just hang on my every word while I smash every misconception you heard. I am a gifted, passionate boss chick, soulful, versatile, loyal. I am just a little rough around the edges, but I'm just right.
Dope, 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 fire.
Thank you.
You're gonna have Juice working.
For sure.
Definitely. Shout out to Juice once again. I see him in here. Shout out, bro. And definitely appreciate you for taking time being on the show. And then we're gonna do another one soon.
Likewise, I can't wait. Thank you so much for having me.
Definitely no problem.
All right, then.
All
Follow
right,
me on
peace.
social media. Cienna, Alida.